You're watching the Cannabis Broadcasting Group here at cbgtv.com. The opinions of the individuals during this broadcast are their own, and may not be the opinions of their group or other organizations they may be involved with. All medical advice during our broadcast is not a medical opinion and should be checked with your medical physician.
Good afternoon, and welcome to CBGT's coverage of Cannabis Gives Back here in downtown Peterborough at Sadler House. And we're going to be talking to vendors today, walking around, talking to them, see what's going on. There's a performer or two. If we're still live, we'll cover some of that. And this is an event that is being hosted by Kelly's Green Lounge, and we will be talking to Kelly shortly. I see her fingers are working at 100-mile-an-hour speed as she's trying to get back to people. But yeah, we're here downtown Peterborough. It was raining. It was nice this morning, then it started to rain, and now it's the sun has come back. So that is good. That was just for us out here in the consumption area that I'm in order to be able to consume, which is always good. Always nice to have an outdoor spot. What do you think? We have Kelly.
We're allowed to be here.
We're allowed to be here.
You know, so many times I just sit and wonder why they don't put us in places with dignified consumption.
Yes.
They tell us, go outside to smoke your cannabis. Okay, that's fine, but give us something to stand under, or a nice heater, or something that will keep us dry. You know, that's
well,
good.
the kind Winter Fair had some heaters. Yeah. They understood.
I appreciate Kind for that. Other expos, not so much, unfortunately, but we make sure that when we do events that we're making sure that everybody is, you know, dry and safe and feels respected and included. Right?
Exactly. I don't know whether the smoke's going in your face or it just adds to the atmosphere.
I'm used to it. Cannabis everywhere all the time.
Exactly. So you want to fill us in on what's going on today?
Yes, we're doing a Cannabis Gives Back for Pride event, and every month we do our Cannabis Temple. I do it with Al, of course, and Mr. Squishy. And this month we decided that usually every month we do some kind of fundraiser, whether it's for a food bank or whether we collect shoes or something like that. Indigenous, we did an Indigenous one earlier in the year, but this month, it's Pride Month. Of course, it's a National Pride Month. Now, Peterborough usually does Pride in September, and so that's why they're not used to having Pride events happen right now in June. But what's really neat is that we're doing an event for Pride while we're celebrating International Pride. And we're at Sadler House, which is on George Street. And we're going to be taking all of the funds that we're raising and we're giving it to Sprott House, which is a YMCA house in Toronto. And this is a home that gives back to queer youth, or I know that the acronym is different now. I want to say it's 2S LGBTQ plus IA plus. I think that's, I'm doing trivia later.
Are you? Oh, I get, yeah. There's a lot.
I get confused, so I say the queer community. So the Sprott House in Toronto, which is a YMCA house, they give back to the queer community by helping youth that may be facing homelessness. They may have been kicked out of their house because they're involved with the queer community, and their parents just don't let them be staying at home. So this beautiful house allows them to come in, and it gives them transition. It also helps people that come from countries where they're not so favorable when it comes to the queer community. And in some countries, they do really bad things to people.
Well, yeah, death penalties. Just within the last week or two, a country announced it.
Right. So this wonderful home, this home Sprott House, gives way for people that may have had to flee their country because they just weren't accepted. And there's a beautiful story. It's a wise story of a young man. It's on my social media right now. And he came from a country, I think it was Ghana or somewhere where he had to leave. And they gave him a home at Sprott House, and he became a PSW. So he's actually given back to Canada for giving to him. And I think that's so beautiful. So all the money that we're collecting today will be going towards Sprott House, which is a YMCA house in Toronto. All of the people that are involved are volunteers. All of the money that was donated so that we could pay for our rent, and all of our donations were given to us by cannabis retailers in the Peterborough area. And we have prizes from Indigenous retailers as well for cannabis retailers. So everybody's come together today for Cannabis Gives Back.
Good, great. Now, address?
It's on George Street North, Sadler House, George Street North. I think
751.
Is it 751? I said 4 and then a 7 in my head. 451 George Street North. It's just north of Park Hill, and so it's a one-way street on George. So
Yeah, go up Waters a little bit. First street past Park Hill, and then you can turn and come back down because of the one-way street.
Right. So we're going to be here until 5 o'clock. We've got vendors, and we're just about to have our performers take the stage in about maybe 20 minutes from now. So you can come down, and our cover charge, our ticket price is $10. You can pay at the door, and all the money goes back to our fundraiser.
Good. All, like you said, all the proceeds goes to the house in Toronto.
Yep.
Yeah, exactly.
Thank you so much, Al.
Oh, you're welcome. Oh, no problem. We enjoy coming out to the cannabis temples all the time, and meeting people from within the community and meeting new people all the time as well.
Right. And Mr. Squishy's here to squish some rosin.
Correct.
Put your cannabis down because we're going to be here until 5 o'clock.
Yep. Squish away. Bring your cannabis buds and we'll squish them. Just make sure they're moist. That's right. You can't squish much rosin out of a dry bud, can you, Al?
No.
Right.
Freeze
But
it.
yeah, what's that?
Freeze it.
Freeze it. Yes. I wanted to finish my doobie here, and then we'll go for a walk inside and take a look around. But it's nice to see that the sun's came out.
Oh, that's nice. It's not out here.
No, eh?
No. It's 76%, well, 87% humidity. I couldn't paint today. I'm a little annoyed about that.
Yeah. You were painting outside?
No.
Oh, okay.
It's almost 80% in the house.
Oh,
Exactly.
rain.
Paint won't
Rain
cure.
in your house, man.
Yeah, paint work won't cure at I think it's over 70% or something like that. So
okay, I'm looking in the butt tray. I don't see any roaches.
well, I'm sure you're gonna put one.
Here it goes. First roach. Oh.
You know, one thing that they never have issues with down at the Metro Convention Center is, I mean, it's unfortunate, but it's fortunate, I guess, because people in need will do what they have to do. But usually within a few minutes, there are no roaches. I got to the point where I just give them to somebody. I don't put them down on the ground when I'm there.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Pass them on.
It's like the kids. You want this?
Yeah. Yes, exactly.
I mean, my kids, not just to clarify. This is why we have a disclaimer.
Yeah. All right. I don't know who wants to talk about what you got going on here.
How many vendors are there, Al?
Right now, I'm seeing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 vendors, and you've got someone coming to perform too.
So pick one.
Our performer El Hashem is here.
Our performer is here.
And Gabs and Dabs are on their way.
Gabs and Dabs are on the way. I know them both. Yes, exactly. Okay, I'm gonna switch the camera around here.
All right. Just pick a place and start. While you're getting ready, do you want me to play a little Harvest Fest thingy, or are you good?
No, you go ahead. Play the mom thing, and then we'll get started.
And we'll be right back as soon as Al's ready.
Sounds good.
Is 420 camping your thing? Do you like cannabis cops? Want to learn more about cannabis? Enjoy music festivals? Living on the East Coast or looking for a really good reason to visit? Then Harvest Fest is calling your name.
Join us the weekend of July 14th to 16th at Fox Mountain Camping Park in the Annapolis Valley, Nova Scotia, to meet like-minded people, have your cannabis questions answered, listen to great bands, and have a blast.
Service lots available and camping is included in festival admission. $60 for the weekend, or $30 for Friday, and $40 for Saturday. Food trucks, hot showers, flush toilets, and accessible washrooms. Rolling contest sponsored by Canadian Lumber Limited, with chances to win a case of rolling papers and more throughout the weekend.
For info about attending or vending, email chair@mumm.ca. Hope to see you there.
Chair.
The chair. Does that look familiar, Al?
Yeah. You painted it? Did you paint it?
No. It got washed on the way up here. In the back of the truck while it was raining. You know?
Oh well, it's nice.
Yes. Got some cards on. Some cards on the table.
Just a sec. I was having a moment.
Okay, sorry.
Go back to the squishy.
It's squishy.
I miss you.
Well, I know, eh? Just for those people who are watching.
That was the first squishy.
That was yours at one time. Like the frame and the pump, the gauge, stuff all up there.
And unfortunately, it sprung a leak at Gunjanistas at the lounge where it was for a while. And then it got imprisoned because we were raided and we couldn't go back in for almost a year.
Right. So, yeah, it's Mr. Squishy. Mr. Squishy's got his plates here.
Good.
Right, from his dab press. And so combine the two of us, we created one thing.
Awesome.
The ability to squish some cannabis, make some rosin for some people, and keep it solventless.
Hello, Irene.
Oh, Irene is here?
Yes, she just popped in.
Oh, okay.
Although we can't see her because we're watching you.
Oh, okay. All right. You can see this place, eh? Look at the lights set up with this for the stage.
Yeah.
Big stage, big light setup. Pretty cool looking building. We're on the second floor.
Explain where you are, because this looks like a pretty permanent building.
It is. The building itself, it's like it's large. It's like an old. Like look at the old round windows in it as well. Like this is old, 1800s in here.
Cool.
Yeah. It's got the old radiant heaters.
Old church or hall or something.
Yeah. Got themselves a sound guy over here. Do the sound. It's all right. Well, I'm going to grab some cards. He's just outside having a cigarette, and then he'll be right in. All right.
No, I'm good. I just can't find sound. So.
Yeah. And we're here. Well, with the temple every month.
You can't hear us.
He may have his card with him, and you can get a hold of it. But yeah, that's mine.
Okay.
Mr. Squishy, he's got some questions. Okay, there we go. Yeah, they got some artwork here. Did I hear Irene's voice in there?
Yeah,
you did.
Oh, there she is now.
Oh yeah. I got some beer, eh? Drinks, stuff. License place. All right.
It looks like a very Hi, Kelly. Looks like a very interesting place.
Yes, it's an old building, as I was telling Al. But this is a section in the back up top. Like you can see, I don't know if you can see out in the street there or not. But yeah, you can see the old fire hall, old fire escapes in the buildings.
Oh, yeah, wow, eh?
Yeah, the old buildings. All right. So when people come in here, they come up from some stairs here, and they make their way in. And this is the entrance here when you come on in. Now Kelly just left. I was going to ask her what these bags were.
Yeah, they look interesting. Send me a bag. Get me a bag. Oh, look at that. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, it looks like there's some swag, some T-shirts.
Yeah, what's some stuff from Trudeau's Edibles. Kelly mentioned some stuff outside was from the Indigenous community.
Oh, very cool. Very cool.
See, I'm gonna see if I can get her here, and she can fill us in on what's going on with these bags. What's going on with these bags, Kelly?
Kelly, hi.
These are
Irene says hi.
hi Irene. These are for the raffles. So tickets are $2 or 3 for 5. You know how we usually go around and do a 50-50 draw?
Right.
We get a whole bunch of prizes donated to us this time. And the grand prize draw is worth over $500. And it
Wow.
includes Reiki at home, one
Is it-
Reiki session from Scotland, another cannabalist session happening 60 minutes online. And then there's all kinds of like different swag and some edibles from some of our favorite Indigenous vendors.
Nice.
Oh, very
nice.
cool.
So tickets are $2 or 3 for $5, and everything that is collected, of course, goes back to our fundraiser.
Correct. Irene says, "Cool, very cool." Oh, she's got Smurf hands. We're doing some painting. We'll find out more about that when we go around. I can tell.
She's doing art. Sarah always comes to our cannabis temples and does art. I love that.
There we go. Brought it back for a second. That way you can
Because
see
of the
me.
noise, you need to make sure you stick the mic in somebody's face. So
Yeah, I know.
if you take it from your mouth, we can hear the background noise till it goes to the other person.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right. See what I can do. If I got that right. All right. I'm gonna take a walk around and see if anybody wants to talk to me. All right. There we
Very
go.
cool. It was good to see you. Good to see you, Kelly. The place looks great. I'm sure you're going to have a wonderful turnout today.
Irene says the place looks great, and she's sure you're gonna have a wonderful turnout. She says thank you. Everybody says thank you. All right. Let's see what I got here. You want to talk?
Well, okay, so what kind of, actually, you know what? I'm just tuning
Okay,
in, and I am at my grandson's birthday party today, so I can't be there, or nor can I be running the board. But I did want to see just how things were going, what kind of an event it is.
Okay, let me switch my camera around. There we go. All right. You can see here. You want to talk? We're live. All right, here.
Very, very cool.
Well, I'll give you my card. I always give out my card first. There you go. All right, and I'm gonna.
So what
On
happens
you?
if somebody says, "Ooh, no, thank you"?
I've never had that happen. I have my producer and another host in my ear talking to me. Okay, all right. So who am I talking to?
My name is Bodhi. I'm nominally busy on Instagram. So I'm a Peterborough Nogo Jiwanong based artist who specializes in combining digital art and physical art. So I do all my digital designs online on my iPad, and then I combine digital handmade art. So I've got lots of stickers and bookmarks and stuff that combine all of my designs for you to have in handmade products.
Very cool.
Very cool. Yes, Irene says very cool. Irene, yeah, the host of. I too bad I don't have a big screen I can have. Like Al, my producer there, he wants me to put a picture of him on my shirt. So he's.
I think that would be nice advertising.
That would be funny, wouldn't it?
Yeah, that's just.
Okay, so what's your favorite product?
What's your favorite product?
I really like these hollow Pride cannabis stickers I did.
Oh, very cool.
So they're
Very
kind
cool.
of shiny and iridescent. So
Nice.
I just debuting them this weekend for this event. Yeah.
They would look great cast inside a resin.
Oh, she says they look great inside a resin.
Oh, yeah, they would actually. That's a good idea. I've never done resin crafts, but I think that would be super cool for me to try out.
It really would. Send me some. I'll put it in one of the rolling trays.
So I also really.
I don't have your card with me.
I don't know, but I would absolutely love to do a collab. That'd be fun.
Card?
Awesome.
All right, she's got a card, and we're going to. I'll get that information to you.
Excellent. Excellent.
All right, for just
Say
for
hi,
anybody.
man.
There you go.
Oh, very cool. Very cool.
I'll put that in my pocket.
Excellent.
You're very welcome. See, sometimes it's hard to be the mic man, the voice guy, and the cameraman all at once. Oh,
You're doing a very good job. Thank you very much.
all right. So, did I ask you? Yeah, you said Instagram, but address again?
Sorry. Oh, I'm in Peterborough, Nogo Jiwanong. I'm nominally busy on Instagram.
There you go. All right, that's where people can find you, right? All right, good stuff. All right, thank you. All right. Oh, here. Moving over to the next table. See if I can get some conversation. You want to talk?
No.
That's all right. All you have to do is answer my questions. All right, here's my card. All right. Okay. There we go. I got it. This is a multi-hand job. I need like 4 or 5 hands here. Good, sir. All right. So, what are you two doing here? Okay. So I think it's like Sarah wants to jump right in there and talk. Yeah. Okay. Okay. I'm just trying to avoid getting the cords all tied up. Okay, Sarah. What are we doing today?
We are arting up a storm. You want to see the magic happen?
Sure. There we go. Oh, there you go. Look at that.
Art music.
Yeah, and I got some good art music. Correct. There we go.
Let's see here.
Do you do this, Irene?
Yes, I do. I love finger painting, and I actually any sort of arts or crafts, right? I find it very meditative, extremely therapeutic.
Ah, yes.
Beautiful. Look at that, eh? That's gorgeous.
Yeah.
Very, very nice. And on the note of music, guys, I've got a grandson who's about to sing happy birthday, so I'm gonna have to disappear. That looks gorgeous. Gorgeous, Sarah.
Say happy birthday to your grandson. We'll talk to you later, Irene.
I will. Cheers, guys.
All right.
Ciao for now.
Just so you know, Sarah Irene just loves what you're doing there. She loves finger painting as well. There's never any waste, is there? You can always make something out of it.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Getting in the zone. That's how we go.
That's right. So these special paints?
Just dollar store at the moment.
$2.
Yep.
The secrets.
Secrets, yeah. Okay, all kinds of markers and things. Okay. So she walked by earlier and she just had blue hands, Smurf hands.
I know what she's making.
I think I know what she's making too. So do you ever do like a big mural on the wall?
On occasion, I'll paint up bigger canvases. In my younger years, I was in the integrated arts program at Thomas A. Stewart.
Oh, there you go. See.
Yep, and previously to that, last class of Peterborough Collegiate and Vocational School before the school amalgamated with Thomas A. Stewart.
Yes. Schools amalgamating. Sometimes it can get controversial. All right. Okay.
Sorry, it was a very good choice at music for painting. I'm gonna shut it off.
Okay. All right.
I'm getting sick of our musical choices.
Yeah. Now, do you have your artwork available anywhere or anything like this? Is just something you do for a hobby?
Just as a hobby, I might be getting into small business eventually, though.
Well, once you do a bunch, I don't know whether you could leave some without frames. If you could find some to put into a frame, even old frames, you get at stores that you can clean up and put it right in the frame. Hang them on walls. Yep. Alrighty. All right, Sarah, I'll be back to see how you made out. All right. See you in a little bit. All right. We're going to check out these again.
More stuff.
Bookmarks and stickers. Normally busy. Hi, ladies. So does one of you want to talk with me? All right, just a minute. I got to come to you because the mic won't pick you up. All right. First, I'll give you a card. That's where we're broadcasting at right now. We're live, just so you know. All right. So bloopers are included in it. All right. Okay. So tell us who I have here and your business and so on and so forth.
I'm Crafty Carrie. I have this business Lodge Podge, and I've got some glass light catchers and weed paraphernalia that I'm selling here at the show.
Nice. Now this is all. Is this stained glass or is this?
Glass, but it's glass that I've infused dye into the back of, and it's tempered glass, so it's heat resistant and shatterproof. You can use it for a coaster or a hot plate or as a window catcher or light catcher. Yeah, because it's cutting boards. They're like cutting board material. So, bloopers are included.
Blooper. I'll just keep scanning down. I'll scan down this end, okay?
This fun tumbler for today's celebration. It's your bitch off spray. Very nice, very nice. Yeah.
Very nice. It's nice. So what is that?
It's a hot cold tumbler for drinking. Yeah.
Reading the bottom. Yeah, the crisp fuck off spray scent. I see. Is that a spray? It does look like a spray bottle, doesn't it, Al?
Yeah. So there, I can make anything anybody wants, but I just love making stuff for fun and showing up here.
Yes, yes, yes. All right, I'm gonna scan through some more of this. Cannabis leaf. Oh, that's Marg. Oh, that's the whole Simpson family. There they are. Oh, all the different characters, eh? I don't know. I don't know all their names, unfortunately. Rolling trays. Yes, yes, yes. Exactly. Cool. Oh, yeah, yeah, exactly. Old Camaro. Camaro, yeah. Yeah. I'm always 69. I like the 69 one. Same with the Mustang. Okay. And these are all storage bins. Stash.
No, these are all like tumblers for drinking coffee or whatever.
Really? Oh, I see. Okay. I see it's a lid on the top. Geez, I should listen more often.
And then, yeah, hot or cold, they're good for at least 8 hours. They're really good. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay. I thought it was the cylinder that you've been stored. We store liquid in that you're going to drink. Right. Okay. All right. Website again?
At Lodge Podge, and I'm on Facebook.
All right. Super. All right. Well, thank you very much. Okay. There you go, Al.
Yeah, man.
Okay.
I like those things. I have some stash cans that are like that. I have a
Do
stash
ya?
can that looks like a Timmy's cup.
Yeah.
A Timmy's mug, and then I have another one that looks like a candle, and another one that looks like I think it was a WD-40 can.
Okay.
We
Yeah.
got a
I
whole-
was thinking that it was a stash can, but
I got a
that's
whole
drinking.
case of stash cans from a company way back when they first
Wow.
started stuff like that. Yeah, I still have a few.
Still have a few. All right.
Yeah.
There you go.
I have.
That's too bad. Oh.
What's this?
Well, I'm thinking.
Nails?
I'm thinking of. Are these all nails?
Yes, they are.
These are all hand-painted press-on nails.
Ooh.
Oh boy! Oh,
For it.
and
The whole
Irene just left. She does
Get some
nails.
spikes for the wife.
Oh.
Come on.
Get some spikes for the wife, eh? All right. Well, let's find out who I'm talking to and what all's going on.
My name is Natalie Shears, and I am the sole owner of Nat's Mystic Manis.
And you do these custom orders as well as
I do up my own designs randomly, and then I do up custom orders as well. So if you would like a custom order, please reach out to me at natsmysticmanis@gmail.com. If you're video recording, I'll get you to record closer up to that so people can see. And I take $20 for every custom order deposit, and then we go from there with whatever design you want and colors you want and shape you want and length that you want.
I know. I'm like, for example, I'm just looking at these white ones here, okay, and I see how wide some are and how skinny some are. Is that because your fingers are all different widths and stuff like that?
It is. So over here, I've got a little clearance bin, and when I first started out, only last August, I was first modeling them off my own hand sizes. So these are kind of a get what you get kind of clearance option, and they may not fit, but the larger sizes, the 20 size sets, are you're most likely to get a full set that will fit because there's multiple different sizes. So these would be like a thumb size and then like a pinky size.
That makes sense. Yeah.
And then sometimes you can get 2 wears out of them because there is so many.
I'm looking for one with a cannabis leaf on it. Oh, there is. Okay, I was looking for. Okay, yeah. You can bring that down. Sure. Yeah, bring it down here. That way my cords don't go.
My purple haze one. It's got a bit of a chrome. It's a very shiny rainbow chrome there with some purple haze. This one, I actually painted these this morning.
Oh, really? Is it fresh?
Like a little hidden pot leaf in there, and then some smoke mouth here and chrome. Everybody loves.
Can you ask her if she actually puts leaf in there sometimes? Can she do that?
Have you ever, Al, my producer, he's asking if have you ever put any leaf within the nail so you actually have some cannabis in it?
I haven't, but that's a really good idea.
Well, there you go.
I
If
am
you
a
make
part
$1 million,
of
my
a
name's
passion
Al.
project group as well. We do a little bit of crazy photography. I'll just, wild child photography online on Facebook. I have crushed up leaves, but not pot leaves. So next step would be to crush up some pot leaves or to actually lay down pot leaves onto the. Oh, you've got my brains just going.
Yeah, there you got her going now, Al.
There you go. You're welcome.
He says, when you make $1 million on his idea, his name's Al.
I might. I will tag you, Al.
All right. Okay. I've been signing here on your email address. Is there a website to go with that or no?
Yet no, just a Facebook page. It's the same thing. You can find me on Facebook under the Nat's Mystic Manis there, and I think my photo for the Facebook page is this design over here, the leopard print fade. Yeah.
Now, as far are these all like obviously, I've never had anything to do with nails. Okay, so are they all made out of the same thing? Is there certain things?
Yep, they're all kind of a plasticky design underneath. They come. I don't think I actually have any with me, but they just come plasticky, and I just
do your thing.
Everything I need to do. I have secrets.
That's right. The tricks of the trade. Exactly. All right, and you've got some price list over here, right? Event pricing. Okay. Which makes sense. Yep. All right. Well, thank you very much.
Thank you.
And hope you make $1 million. So, yeah, don't forget the pot leaf ones. Okay. Don't forget Al. There you go, Al.
There you go.
You're good. All right.
Cheers.
I'm going to. Why don't you run a? I don't know if you can run a bud break. You probably wouldn't be able to You wouldn't have to. They're not preloaded. You have to load them up. So, but run something, and I'm going to set up the tripod here, and we're going to talk to Mr. Squishy.
All right, I'll run the 2-minute.
All right, sounds good.
We'll be right back.
You're watching the Cannabis Broadcasting Group here at cbgtv.com.
Is 420 camping your thing? Do you like cannabis cups? Want to learn more about cannabis? Enjoy music festivals? Living on the East Coast or looking for a really good reason to visit? Then Harvest Fest is calling your name.
Join us the weekend of July 14th to 16th at Fox Mountain Camping Park in the Annapolis Valley, Nova Scotia, to meet like-minded people, have your cannabis questions answered, listen to great bands, and have a blast.
Service lots available and camping is included in festival admission. $60 for the weekend or $30 for Friday and $40 for Saturday. Food trucks, hot showers, flush toilets, and accessible washrooms. Rolling contest sponsored by Canadian Lumber Limited, with chances to win a case of rolling papers and more throughout the weekend.
For info about attending or vending, email chair@mumm.ca. Hope to see you there.
Don't say anything.
I'm not. I can't. Are we
I
that?
forgot what I was doing. Oh, yeah. There we go.
Harlequin is an ultra-diverse combo hybrid that is brimming with all sorts of superpowers. Boasting a really high CBD level, around 1 to 15%, which is a clear indicator of its medicinal abilities. It is also why this strain is a favorite among doctors who are looking to prescribe something potent for the fight against chronic pain. Cherry OG is appealing to users with a strong sweet tooth. It is cherry-flavored with hints of ripe strawberries and a subtle tinge of sour diesel that entices the palate. But that is not all. The potent strain contains THC levels between 19% to 22% and is a perfectly balanced hybrid with equal parts sativa and indica.
White Sumo, a rare slightly sativa-dominant hybrid strain. 60% sativa, 40% indica, created through crossing the classic Sumo target with white OG strains.
Banana Mac, also known as Banana Miracle Alien Cookies, is a slightly indica-dominant hybrid strain 60% indica and 40% sativa, created by crossing the delicious Banana Kush with Miracle Alien Cookie strains.
Hey, we're back at Cannabis Gives Back here in Peterborough, Ontario, and I'm sitting here with Mr. Squishy. How you doing, Mr. Squishy?
I'm doing great today, Al. How are you?
I'm doing fine. I see. We got some buds on the scale here.
Yeah, we're gonna do a press. Do a live press.
Sure.
Yeah.
Just so you know, the strain that we've got on the table is called Bubba Gelato. Here we go. See if
I should do some here.
Yeah, I don't know. Can you see that, bud?
That's nice.
Need some light on it, but yeah. And right now, here, I'll see if I can.
He's holding.
Oh,
he's
man,
wearing gloves and you're handling stuff, and you're not, and you're handling stuff. Shame on you.
Well, just so you know, the bud that I'm handling, we're not squishing.
Okay.
And he's wearing gloves. Mr. Squishy's got some gloves on there.
I don't like wearing gloves because it sticks to it really easy and it's hard to get off.
I'll create a shape and allow the flour to drop into a filter bag.
Okay, he's putting everything into a mold right now, and he's breaking it up. I'm just gonna hold it up here. Okay. Here we go. This is the mold.
Yep.
Okay. and that's what he's loading up. So go ahead, Al. I missed what you said there.
I forgot what I already said.
I know how you feel. All right.
I said it twice.
Yeah. Well, here's. No, I'm handling that. I'm not supposed to, but it's mine. I'm squishing my own. Yeah, you can smell this, man. It smells really good. Can you smell it? Here, I'll put the mic down by it.
Let's see what kind of music we got here.
All right.
No.
No. Oh, their friends are back. Maybe yeah. He's got his briefcase with him. He does.
God. He's brought pounds.
Well, yeah.
Hey, so while you guys are
He does. What's that?
I want to
What's
ask
that?
a difficult question. The questions are here. I'll shut this off for a second here.
Okay.
All right.
I get the other thing in my ear here.
The
Okay.
difficult question is when you go to one of these events, so you don't have to worry about getting arrested, what's the maximum that you can take if somebody like Mr. Squishy is there?
30 grams is the maximum, unless you're a patient. If you're a patient, then you can carry your 150 grams plus your 30 recreational for 180 grams.
80 grams.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. You're just under what, 3/4? No, just under half a pound, I guess.
Just like when I moved up here, I checked with a lot of different people, including Jack Lloyd.
Yeah.
What the rules were about transporting cannabis. So I brought 4 plants, clones that were not budding.
Oh, yes, correct. They weren't in bloom, just veg, right?
So you can take them wherever you want when they're not in bloom. But as soon as they start blooming, you're a blooming idiot if you take them anywhere.
Oh, I'll tell you, man. We have had them in so many shows back in the day. It was unreal. We had one time that one of the events we were at, they asked us to cover the plants up with a garbage bag because the smell was so strong.
Well, they used to walk down the street with plants in carts on the GMM.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Exactly. You know,
jumping on cabs and
Yes.
Remember who was that was jumping on the car? Was that Wayne?
No, not like I think of.
I can't remember who that was, but it was 10 years ago now, probably.
Yeah. I don't remember that one. I know that I've been at some events or marches where a person or two has ended up on a police car, but it's not a regular thing. I know that. All right, how you making out there, Mr. Squishy? Can we show everybody?
For the most part, people take it pretty seriously and don't get angry about
The
things.
flower down to a size that'll fit into a dimensional flower filter bag. I'm going to put this in the press and do a final squeeze.
How much do you
have
end
a
up
portable
there?
press with me? I can't because it's got the heated plates on it, but I brought a little vise with me there to.
Got a vice with us today, correct? Yeah, it's a half ounce, 14 grams.
Okay. And those are the same size plates as I have on mine here.
What size are your plates?
I should say my new
These ones are 3x7, 3 inches
Oh, really?
by 7 inches.
I got 4x5.
Al has 4x5.
And 2 probes.
Yeah, he says that's the portable ones. How big are the ones that are sitting at home?
6 inches by 10 inches.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
And I'll tell you, it is a lot smaller than this setup here, but it weighs 3 times the amount.
At least 3 times.
At least 3 times. There you go. Yeah. It's just, he says, hey, pick that up. I went over. What do you mean pick this thing up? No.
So I'm going to select a filter bag. I use, with flour, we'll use a 120 micron bag. And it's 2 by 4.5 inches. The pre-press mold that I put the product into is the same dimension. a little bit smaller, so they fit in the bag easier. But it's a lot easier to fill a pre-pressed flower as opposed to trying to hand fill these. It's a lot quicker and neater, and you create a perfect surface on both sides of the press. As opposed to hand loading these up, you can sometimes get little hollows. The product isn't broken up evenly into the bag, and then the oil can sometimes get caught in the product.
Yeah.
So with that to the other, which allows even pressure across the whole both surfaces when you put it in the press to do the extraction.
And you end up pressing those smooth surfaces versus all the bumps and the valleys where you say that you could end up some of your product gets trapped in.
If you take the time, you can hand fill a bag pretty easily, but you want to make sure that the bud's all broken down to even size pieces.
Yeah.
And it takes a little bit longer to pack the bag. See, I've got this wafer already made up now with the press. I'll just pull the parchment off of it.
That's 14 grams, Al.
Wow. You know what I started doing, Al, was I get little cupcake parchment paper cupcake holders, and I'll put like three nugs and then put them together and then just throw them in the squisher, and I get enough for the shatterizer. It fills up the shatterizer.
Nice. There's the wafer without the bag.
Yep.
There's the bag is going
I
in.
need to get a pre squishy thingy. Awesome.
Yeah, there we go. It's in the bag. Just settling it in there. There you go. Now, and what was micron again?
These are 120 mic.
120 micron. There you go. Fold it over. Got the custom fold. I'll tell you, at the last Cannabis Temple, as a fellow who does some squishing, he was there, and he saw what Mr. Squishy was doing, and he says, "Holy shit! I've been doing this for years, and I've never seen that before." And he was going to start doing it, and he understood exactly why you did that move. Tuck it in.
Folds it inside the filter bag and locks it in place. Put the pressure down on it. It's not going to open up on that end, and you create another nice flat surface, nice square surface for the product, the oil, to extract.
There you go. All right. Okay. All right. Put it down. Get some parchment paper out, and he's going to fold things up, get things ready to go into the press. Paper's got to be folded certain ways in order to be able to trap the rosin in there. See, we got the performers. Some performers are showing up. I see Miss Dabs and Gabs are here, and they've got guitar in hand. Gabs has got the guitar. Going up to the stage. All right. I don't know if they're going to have if they have speakers. They got speakers, but they're way up on the roof here, Al. So I'm not going to be able to go up to that speaker to do it. So, but what I can probably do is if I switch the audio over to the phone microphone,
then we'll hear it.
Then you'll hear it. Okay.
I have
all
a
right.
question for you, Al. Do you want
Sure.
me to add another 30 minutes or so?
Sure.
Already
Yeah.
just after 3.
Yeah, it goes to it's because I'll check with Kelly because her show goes on at 4, and so we have until I have it set till 3:45.
All right, well then we'll leave it.
Yeah. I don't know what time it is now.
It's just after 3:05.
What was it?
3:05.
3:05.
You got
yeah,
40
okay.
minutes.
You got 40 minutes to go.
38
Okay, well,
minutes.
38. Yeah. Well, yeah. I'll just turn the camera around just to a few more people are here. And there we go. Yeah. There we go. Just some more people are here. Slide over here. Some activity going on down that way. See our DJ there. Good music. There's Miss Dabs right there. A little silhouette because of the sun. Irene's never came back. She's doing the birthday party thing. She would have loved to talk to that nails lady, Al.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Now, let's see. We got some folding going on here. See all the different folds and stuff that he's put into the parchment paper? That helps keep everything all trapped in there on the paper. Yeah, it doesn't allow it to press out the sides.
Yes.
Okay. You can see he's got it in there. I'm coming over. Okay. Up nice and close. Keep everything contained. All right. Sets the timer. You're doing what?
We're letting the product warm up before we put any pressure on it. We're heating up the oils in the actual plant matter through the whole patty.
Heat everything up before you squish it instead of trying to force it through while it's still basically dry because it hasn't been turned into the oil yet.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Set the timer for about 3 minutes. That's an average norm. And then we can actually watch the oil as it's falling away from the filter bag. And if the movement starts to slow down, we know we've pretty much got everything extracted out of it. Temperature's set at 200 right now. So it will just be a short, fast squish. If it was a lower temperature, we could leave it in a little bit longer. The idea is to get that oil out of the material and away and off the hot plates as quick as possible.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, sets the timer. Scan around. Good to see you again. Oh, Kelly's got some raffle stuff up there. Got some movement, Al.
Yes, I see that.
You see that? All right. Now this is some stuff that I grew, that I harvested in April of 2022. So that's a year and 3 months ago.
Yep. As long as it's stored and kept properly stored, doesn't get dried out, you can maintain and hang on to material for quite a long time before it's at the point where you maybe use it for cooking.
Yeah, the humidity was still in the 60s.
Yeah, that's ideal. You can maintain that in your plant material. You're just going to get a better end result when you do the press. Of course, the fresher the better. After its first cure, 10 to 14 days, get it on the press. You're going to get the best looking and the most tasty and most terpene loaded. It hasn't been, the trichomes haven't had a chance to deteriorate yet because they haven't been exposed to the atmosphere.
Yeah, well, these are 15 months old.
Yeah.
I'm glad to see it running. Running well. Bubba Gelato. Got these seeds from Legacy 420.
Oh, nice. Nice.
Well, I don't have I'm not growing anymore because I had to move and shuffle things around. I still have some seeds. It's in the on the to-do list. All right. I think Kelly's going to do some talking. Okay, can you hear this, Al?
Hi, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us today.
No.
I'm
No?
I'm from the KGL Network and KGL TV. And this is our Cannabis Temple, a very special...
Let me turn you up here. Let me see if I can turn you up.
We do Cannabis Temple every single month. It's in
15.
No,
But
it's
this month, we decided to do
yeah,
it
it's
in
all
April
right.
because it's a Cannabis Gives Back event.
Can you go a little closer?
So as you know, it is
That's better.
International Pride Month. We celebrate in June. Peterborough does Pride in September, so we might have to come back and do a second Pride event. But for this one, we're celebrating International Pride this month. And we're so happy to be here and so excited that you can come and join us and be with us today. It is a fundraiser for YMCA Sprott House, which is a charity in Toronto that helps with LGBTQ, Two-Spirit youth. I'm saying that wrong, and I'm going to tell you why I know that, because we've got trivia coming up in a second. Today we've been sponsored by some incredible people, that are volunteered their time, some businesses that have donated their finances to be here, and some people that came to support. So everything here was donated and is volunteer. So thank you to everybody that came and joined us for doing that. I'm going to send a really big thank you to Melody, a retailer in Peterborough, to the YMCA Sprott House, to Lush Cannabis, another retailer that helped us out, Hy-B&B, who housed our tickets, Sadler House, that we're in right now, Trudeau's Edibles, that donated prizes, CBG TV, who's here with us, one of our media representatives, Bite Me Podcast is here today representing, Karima Sad is here, Spark Retail, the Inspire Awards, we have Her Highness from the 6th, Rise Against Bullying, the Canowitch, Wild Divine, who donated a certificate as part of our raffle draw, I'll get to that in a minute, Pace Radio, and Ganja Reiki Lady, who also donated a certificate. Now, what certificates are we talking about? Both of them are 60-minute Reiki sessions. One of them is all the way from Scotland, an incredible healer who has donated a 60-minute Reiki session to help you heal. So that's up for grabs today, as well as a cannabis session that's happening with Artemis. She does tantra and a lot of cannabis, which is combining yoga and cannabis at the same time. So that's up for grabs. Tickets today are $2 or 3 for $5, and there's an entire basket full of prizes as well. Swag from some of our different retailers. There's edibles that are in there, and so I think they're Moon Rockets. Are they Miss Dabs? Miss Dabs and Gabs just donated a big box. Joints, infused joints. There's some edibles. There's some stickers. So tickets again are $2 or 3 for $5, and you'll be taking home. You could be taking home over $500 in prizes just for $2 today. So thank you to everybody that helped us. And okay, so we're going to be doing trivia throughout the day. We're going to be doing performances. And the first trivia question is, the first trivia winner is going to win. Oh my goodness. This edible prize from Food Bar. I think I put a joint in here too. And there's a sweater and stickers. Okay, so anybody that can tell me what 2SLGBTQIA plus stands for. You have to get it right. And I do know it. I did research before I came up here. Anybody want to try? Yeah, come on. It's Brody. Is that right?
Without the R, Bodie.
Bodie. Bodie's new to our community.
Hi, my name's Bodie. I'm a Peterborough, Nova Scotia-based artist. I'm nominally busy on Instagram. Anyway, there was this right there. Okay, so it's 2 spirits: lesbian, gay, bisexual, trans, questioning, and queer, intersex, and then A is romantic and asexual, and then plus is anybody else who doesn't necessarily know the different in the other. That's all.
And I love that we're using the acronym and we're learning. A lot of the time I say the queer community because it's easier, because it's a mouthful and we want to make sure that we're getting that acronym right. And let's do that. Let's learn that. Cannabis and Pride and the queer community, the Two-Spirit LGBTQIA plus community have a long history. The stigma surrounding cannabis has been that oppression that we've had for 100 years. Well, the queer community had that as well, and still has that, and we still deal with this oppression all the time. So there's been a lot of interconnectivity when it comes to the two communities. And there's a lot of reasons that cannabis legalization happened, specifically in California, because of the AIDS epidemic in the 80s and the 90s.
and how important and integral the cannabis community was to the AIDS epidemic and still is. All the research and all the funding that's happening that's going to the AIDS epidemic, and with cannabis knowledge and education. So we're here together, and we're so glad that we can all be celebrating Pride. Another really big thing that's happening in this room today, that this is a cannabis event that is not age-gated. And I want to say that that's important because I brought my family, and Dabs and Gabs have brought her family, their family as well. And so there are teenagers here today. We are not age-gated. We don't have open cannabis, but we're not saying no to bringing teenagers, to bringing our family to cannabis events, because we believe that families should be here as well. So thank you for letting us be here with you, and thank you for sharing this. Our beautiful Count Classy was going to perform today, but he got sick, and he let us know this morning. Count Classy is a huge supporter of KGL Network and KGL TV. He's almost always with us when we perform anywhere, so it's a little bit, we're missing him today, but he is sick and he's sending his best to us. We do have our other performers here today, and I'm so excited to be welcoming to the stage our very first performers, Miss Dabs, cannabis model, legendary cannabis model Miss Dabs, and her wife, Gabs.
How's everybody doing out there? Woo! I'm a little rusty. Kind of got told last minute that if I could fill in. So my fingers are a wee bit soft and I'm a little rusty, so bear with me. This is a song I wrote about an old bar I used to work at. It's called Hey Joe. No, sorry, Outback Shack. It's an outback shack where we go to get a life, where the lemons have giants and the whiskey's gone bad. You gotta come down. Down this forbidden love, like kiss and touch. You wanna stop, but you like it too much. You're gonna go down. Down, it's the deep of the sound. You can go without, easy dripping away, without it pets. Let it go. Down, down. Down, said Mama called the preacher, see what else can be found. Down, said I don't know if anybody knows the song Not by Holly McBride. Chase distraction little emotion. It ain't too easy. Crazy as a love, makes it much too simple. Aiming up and down, waiting for me. You can't hear from my head. Ooh. You can't hear my eyes. Oh. You can't hear my eyes. I feel that when I'm alone. Just sunshine on and getting pain enough to stop. Like it around, it's just for the next one. There's no more pain. You what you have. You got here inside my legs, yeah. You can't hear in my eyes, oh, you can't hear in my eyes, oh, I feel bad, I feel bad, I feel bad when I'm alone. Just a minute, for a while, if you care how long it put me down. Well, then, well, can't you see I'm sorry? Well, then, well, can't you see I'm sorry? Your voices made of sense. She won't lie, and I won't lie. We could never win a fight. They shot us down, bang, bang, right to the ground, bang, bang. Let off the sound, bang, bang. Shot my baby down. The seasons came, we changed the times. Now I get to call you mine. Now we get to laugh and play. Finally, here we are giving. It's just so bang, bang. We're all out now, bang, bang. We're happy now, bang, bang. We're all now. I just don't know why. Turn this on for us, why? The soul passions on. They can shoot us down. Hey, 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 hey. We're all so proud. Hey, hey. We're all alone. Hey, hey. Happy to be proud. Monotone.
I said this to him just before.
Yeah.
Asked me if they wanted to increase the time since I tried to see if we still. I don't know how well my daughter is.
And whenever you want them.
Let's go see what I say. Let you help. So sunny days. Don't you like it? Don't let too fast. Music come to me. Very fast. Found the fire. Don't forget that there's a summer. Oh, it's true. It's everywhere. Won't you do this for me, son, if you can? Baby, it's true. It's everywhere. Won't you do this for me, son? came. Oh, as he came. Get your lovers from a rich man's gold. All that he needs is in your soul. You can do this, so baby, every child from my son is to be satisfied with simple, be simple, be something, yeah. Coming up here? Somebody else plays, right? Somebody else plays. Who sings? I was just looking to share the stage is on. Oh, no, yes. Antoine can go, but you sing as long as you want. That's right. Whatever. What did you want to learn? Oh. So, this is how silly we are at home. It's like, it may not make sense to them, but it's funny to us. She's pretty and she's sweet. She's just a little queer, but she makes me go wee. It's a circus, not a house, and we haven't got a mouse, and we don't call him Gerald. Because she's pretty and she's weird and she's just a little queer and she makes me go wee. That's it. Oh, yeah, sing for a long time. Yabs and dabs, everybody. We're going to have a couple of things happen. We're going to have Al Hashem come up and perform. Did I say it the right way? Al Hashem. He's going to tell you the right way. He's one of my most favorite people. So I'll introduce him in a minute. And we have Kareem Assad who's going to come in and speak to us in just a few minutes in between Antoine's set. And I asked Karima to come here today because she's such an advocate for humanity and for humans and for truth. And really, yes, really. And right now, some of the things that Karima does in her own media way is she goes and to drag queen story time and she doesn't let people bully the drag queens. And it's one of my most favorite things that you do. And so I told her I was coming to Peterborough to do this event, and I asked her if she would find an organization to help fundraise for, and immediately she found the YMCA Sprott House. So we are fundraising because Karima found Sprott House for us. So I'll let her speak in just a minute, and we will have Antoine speak, Antoine come and perform before that. And then the next thing I want to do is give away these fantastic trivia prizes. So I have trivia, and it's cannabis trivia this time, okay? Are you ready? Are you ready for that? Okay. You have to come up and you have to do this. You have to name 5 different methods of consumption. 5 different methods of consumption. Sarah was the first person with her hand up. You want to try? I have 2 prizes here, so think not in your head because we're going to come again. You get to try all 5 methods. You get to try all 5 methods, Carrie asks.
of different ways you can consume cannabis.
Right. You can smoke through a bong, you can eat an edible, you can use a topical, you can smoke through a pipe, and you can also vaporize.
Okay. Very good. Okay, and my last trivia will be a Pride themed, rainbow themed. So back in the 1920s and 30s, people had to hide the fact that they were part of the queer community. And there were still clubs, and there were still concerts, and there were still celebrations happening in secret. And the way that they would say it, to identify it, they would say that they would be affiliated with a famous movie. Do you know what movie that is? Do you know what movie from 1939? You can win. From 19. Just because.
Okay.
Friends of Dorothy, absolutely. You said you were friends of Dorothy, of the Wizard of Oz, with her little red shoes, and you were friends of Dorothy, and you had to hide behind Dorothy's skirt, and that was how you could get into the clubs back then. So, isn't that wonderful? And unfortunately, they had to hide, but they no longer have to hide. And so, I have to put your music on, so it'll take me a minute to get there, so I'll introduce you now. He's a singer, he's a songwriter, he's an advocate, he's a talk show host, he's a dear friend of mine, and he's someone that inspires me so much. Let me share with you a little bit about the Inspire Awards. The Inspire Awards is now in its 12th year. It is the brainchild of this beautiful man here with this beautiful heart who found people that were part of the LGBTQ community, that had inspired the community around them or did something to change lives around them. And believe me, these stories are incredible. And so he founded an awards to be able to give people an award to show just how important that their inspiration and their impact has had on the world. And it's now in its 12th year. And because he did that, he's impacted so many of us to be able to do things like that. I sit as part of the board of the awards. I sit as the nominations chair, and it's one of the greatest honors of my life to be able to do that. I get to call the people that are nominated for these awards and talk to them. I get to call lifetime achievement honorees, people that have done things to impact the community and change the world around them, and wow, their stories are incredible. So thank you for doing that, Antoine. Thank you for being the person that you are. He's volunteered this time to come out today and sing for us. I've been waiting for a long time to see him perform. My dear friend, Hashem.
Happy Pride, everyone. I think of Pride as a celebration for anybody who appreciates diversity, inclusion, and representation. And we have to get together and do this in the world to create more love and more acceptance. So, let's go. I'm not a stranger to the world. Hide away, they say, 'cause we don't want your broken hearts. I've learned to be ashamed of all my scars. Run away, they say, no one will love you as you are. Well, I won't let them break me down because I know that there's a place for us. We are glorious. When the sharpest words wanna cut me down, I'm gonna send the flood, I'm gonna drown them out. I am brave, I am bruised, I am who I'm meant to be. This is me. Look out, 'cause here I come, and I'm marching on to the beat I drum. I'm not scared, you can see, I make no one. This is kid, well far away. Just today, I won't let this thing stay in. We are first in every day. For the sun, yeah, that's what we become. I won't let them get me down. I know that there's a place for us more young. Oh, the stars of words when it touch me down. I'm gonna stand with lost and I'm drown them out. I am free, I am true, I am who I'm meant to be. This is me, look out to see right now. And I'm marching on to the ideal. I'm not scared to be seen, I make no apology. This is me. This is me. And I know that I deserve your love. There's nothing that's not worthy of. When the sharpest words gonna cut me down, I'm gonna send the blood, I'm gonna drown them out. This is brave, this is bruised, this is who we're meant to be, and this is me. Look out to me right now, and I'm marching on the street I drown. Not scared to be seen, I make no apology. Whenever the words gonna cut me down, I'll send the blood to drown them out. This is me. Thank you. I've been singing this song actually a lot in the dry season. Just it seems appropriate because the queer community is under a lot of attacks lately. And I know that I don't understand hate. I don't think anybody in this room understands hate. And I think the only way to eradicate it is probably to just spread more love and work together. So yeah. Now let us lighten up the mood. I'm going to invite you to a party in my house. No. Second one. Ooh, there's a party in my house, and your friends are invited to the days and red wine and board games. I'm excited, all the little candles burning, and the fireplace is ignited, and the jazz on the playlist. Yes, my friends will be delighted. I hear the door ring, hey, my guests are arriving. I serve the wine and they said, give us something more enticing. Let's get this party hopping. Here's the song, here's the driving. You can hit me from the loop. Now I'm driving and I'm driving. There's a party in my house. I'm party in my house. And the party in my house is about to get wild. I made them lie there down and get happy and be wild. But I'm worried that the laughing is just way too loud. And freaking out will wake up when my neighbors just smile. Sleep, oh, little baby, sleep. My friends are on the phone, sending out notifications. Saying you so strong and it is what makes high circulation. Sexy me from here to dancing, and that's not my room. I'm seeing little fairies, I want to dance some too. Did I? There's a party in my house, a party in my house. Sex style in my house, and my taste is fine. Immortal body standing, we're partying next time. Get a kiss and live on and my friends have some fun. Get a hand down more brownies, get the party not boozy, working booty. Nobody gets people to be shy. It's the mother of all parties. Damn, right on, it's a fly. There's a party in my house. A party in my house. There's a party in my house. A party in my house. And a party in my house got out of control. What we found is here has stolen my soul. It's very much me. I need some company. It's the ecstasy of camping like me. Night, night, oh little baby, sleep tight. Wait for this. Thank you. Actually, it was not my original song, and this has been released recently, actually, on an EP called "Come Party at My House." It has 3 songs on it, and this is one of the other songs. Love songs often show me the way. They were I got my own. I never found it to come my day. If it does so too bad. Belongs to the losses and regret.
You there, Al? Al.
I have to be visible. Hello. Yes, I'm here.
Okay, you're invisible, right?
Yeah.
Well, I just thought I'd bring things out here. My battery's getting low.
Okay, so I'm not going to add another 30 minutes then.
Correct. I'm going to.
You're very low as well. Your volume.
How's that? How's that? Is that any better?
That's better. Yeah.
I thought I'd come out here and medicate just to finish up. Oh, look at that! A couple of roaches in the ashtray already.
I thank you for that, Al.
Yeah. I thought I'd come out here.
I'm sure it sounded great there, but from what we were picking up,
Yeah. It's the iPhone microphone, right?
yeah. Well, you know what? We'll figure it out. Yeah. What I was gonna say is you could have just taken a plug and plugged it right into the board there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I had the wires and. Yeah.
So we'll make sure next time, every time we do this, we find something else that doesn't work and we fix it.
Right. Yeah. Exactly. Now, was it like as far as with Gabs? How was that sound when I moved up front and then I moved to the back?
It sounded better at the back,
but
the sound overall was not great.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
Like I said, I hope it sounded better there than in my ears.
Yeah, it did. It was yeah, exactly.
It was, those mics aren't made to pick up music. They're made to pick up voices. The mics on your phone.
Yeah.
And when they pick up stuff, they pick up the whole room, and that room just bounces. So it sounded twangy.
Echoed.
Yes. It sounded twangy.
Yeah. That's the acoustics with the, like you say, the mics aren't made for that. So we had the same. We had the same.
Talking, no problem.
Correct, and I know that when we covered a Craig McEachran and his band down at Camelford Lifestyle Shop, same thing. The sound quality was hard. It was tough. Yeah. So and now we know. right? And the thing is that I couldn't talk over it either, right?
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
nobody asked. Nobody asked.
Mm. But no, Miss Dabs, Gabs, she did a good job up there by herself, singing away, and it's just strumming the guitar. It was good. I enjoyed that. So, but it was too bad that the sound quality doesn't come the way it should. It'd be nice. So, all right. Well, what do you say, Al? Time to wrap things up.
Sure, if you like, we can do that.
Well, I can finish out, sit out here and finish my doobie. Oh, just so you know, I don't know if you saw the paper I flashed in front of the screen from my pressing.
No, I didn't. I was going to ask you before you go, how much did you get out of that?
I don't know. It's not done. Well, it's done pressing, and I ripped it off the paper, and we're actually doing a second squish. He's doing it right now.
Oh, okay.
On the bag. So
Yeah,
let's and then I'll weigh it, see what I end up with. It'll be gone by then, but it'll be nice to have some extra.
I've
concentrate laying around, homegrown, my own grown stuff, right?
Yep. I got the Mum Harvest Fest thing loaded up, and
all right,
the ending, and whenever you're ready.
Okay, good. Yeah, the Mum Harvest Fest sounds good. Sounds like a good time.
I wish I could go. I've been before, and I met Mary Jane halfway there. I found her at a
Wow. I got a picture of you and Mary Jane together down there.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a third person in the photo, and I'm just trying to think who it was.
Marcel, either Marcel, Darcy.
Yes,
Darcy.
it is Marcel.
Marcel.
It is Marcel.
Yeah.
It is Marcel.
But I actually I found her in Quebec on the way down there.
Oh yeah,
because she was camping. She had the kids with her.
Oh.
And, she wasn't seeing Timmy at the time, so it was a different gentleman that she was with.
Right. Yeah.
And they were on a family vacation, and she told me where the closest Tim Hortons was to where their campsite was, and that's where I went.
Oh yeah.
This lady
Thanks,
behind
Sarah.
me keeps looking back at me.
Does he? Oh, Sarah's joining me out here.
Hello, Sarah. We have
yes,
4 minutes.
And the lady in the background behind me, she's now joining us on the table.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
It smells something.
Yeah, it's the nail lady, right? Yeah, that's correct. See, there we go. Yeah, no,
To smoke. I only smoked one joint this whole time.
the only smoke. Well, same here, and I'm smoking. Well, no, I smoked the one at the very beginning, and now I got one now. The beginning and the end of the broadcast. Eh?
There you go.
Yeah. What do you got there, Sarah?
Well, I got a bong and a grinder and a pipe and a lighter and some scissors.
There you go. She's got.
All you need in life.
Yeah, everything. Al says everything you need in life.
Yeah, basically.
She agrees.
It would be nice.
That's right. Yes. But yeah, we're gonna add to the roaches. Well, I guess you don't have a roach.
Not yet. Not yet.
It's coming though.
It's coming.
It's coming. It's coming. It's coming.
Well, I'm going to let you guys roach. I'm going to run
All right.
these things, and
Yeah, sounds good.
Say goodbye anytime you like, Al.
All right. Well, we're gonna say goodbye from the Sadler House here in Peterborough, Ontario, where Cannabis Gives Back to Pride is happening with Kelly's Green Lounge. Sarah says goodbye. She says peace out. And same with the nail lady. She says peace, and she says goodbye as well. We'll see you all next week. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.
Is 420 camping your thing? Do you like cannabis cops? Want to learn more about cannabis? Enjoy music festivals? Living on the East Coast or looking for a really good reason to visit? Then Harvest Fest is calling your name.
Join us the weekend of July 14th to 16th at Fox Mountain Camping Park in the Annapolis Valley, Nova Scotia. To meet like-minded people, have your cannabis questions answered, listen to great bands, and have a blast.
Service lots available and camping is included in festival admission. $60 for the weekend, or $30 for Friday, and $40 for Saturday. Food trucks, hot showers, flush toilets, and accessible washrooms. Rolling contest sponsored by Canadian Lumber Limited, with chances to win a case of rolling papers and more throughout the weekend.
For info about attending or vending, email chair@mumm.ca. Hope to see you there.
You're watching the Cannabis Broadcasting Group here at cbgtv.com. The opinions of the individuals during this broadcast are their own, and may not be the opinions of their group or other organizations they may be involved with. All medical advice during our broadcast is not a medical opinion and should be checked with your medical physician.